Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm going to teach you how to learn and sign basic American Sign Language. Like any language, ASL is comprised of 5 parts: pragmatics, syntax, semantics, morphemes, and phonemes. These parts make up even spoken languages all across the world and any signed language. ASL is not miming and is not universal. So our language here in the United States is specific to here. There are facial expressions that help with facial grammar, as it's also known, that help with sentences, whether or not it's a statement or a question. So if the eyebrows are raised or furrowed, will help you determine what type of question or sentence the person is signing. Most people when learning American Sign Language start with the alphabet. This is a beginner's poster for learning ASL. I'll start with the letter A. You have your closed fist. B, your thumb crosses your hand. C, looks like the C shape. D, one finger up and make sure you're in. E, F, and then you turn your hand sideways for G. H, I, swoop down for J, kind of make a little K for K. L, M, 3 fingers for M, 2 fingers for N. O, P. Now P is just the downward hand shape of the K. Q, R, S, your thumb is in front. T, your thumb goes through the first finger. U, V, W, X, your hand is just kind of fish hooked. Y, and then Z, you make the Z shape. And you can refer to that here in my poster. Now, most people, if there isn't a sign for a certain word, you finger spell it out, and after a time period, finger spelling words become what is also known as lexicalized. So for example, the word dog is finger spelled D-O-G in spoken English, but after a time, when people sign it fast, it was easier to go like this, and that is now known for our sign for dog. So instead of finger spelling D-O-G, people can just say or sign dog. The same with the word no. Instead of going N-O, it just kept getting quicker and quicker, and people got for our sign no. Some signs were created to reflect what we see. For example, the sign for morning is the sun rising. So when you say good morning, it's supposed to represent the horizon with your left arm, if you're right-handed, and then your sun coming up in the morning. So good morning. Another sign that shows an example of this is the sign for tree. So you have your base of the earth, you have your tree stump, and then the foliage and leaves up above, and you shake your hand a little bit. So to teach signs for beginners, I'm going to teach you basic signs everybody should know. So the first one is hello. Just your hand to your forehead, you want your eyebrows up, like, oh. And then name, you take your fingers kind of in the H shape, just tap them on top of one another. Yes and no are very simple. Yes, it's just a closed fist, like you're knocking on a door. No, I showed you earlier, was just no, snapping your fingers, no. Who, what, when, where, and why are my WH questions. Those have a lot to do with the non-manual markers. You always want to be aware if your eyebrows are up or down. So who, you want your eyebrows down and your lips kind of pursed. What, your eyebrows are down also. When, this could be either or depending on the type of question you're asking. So you just circle your finger around and point. Where, eyebrows are down once again, and then why. This can be either up or down. Some people do 2 hands, or some people do 1 hand. You just take your hand and bring it down into your Y shape. Oh, and some basic phrases are thank you. You just take your hand to your mouth and bring it out. Nice to meet you. Nice, the sign for nice is you smooth your hand across each palm. Meet, U. And see you later. The sign for C is this. So people who are signing, those who are deaf, it became a sign to go see you later. So your hand goes from the side into an L shape. Thank you.